Rhino. Could you get a better name for a fighter than Rhino? If you're called Rhino, I don't want some technical pot shotting BS. I want you charging.
Well, he is 93 kilograms.
Yeah,
there's a good possibility that this light heavyweight.
Look at those chains. We've seen Rhino before.
Yes, it is Rhino.
I remember Rhino.
Oh, there we go. Rhino from Stay Humble MMA.
If I remember rightly, Rhino didn't do that well last time.
Well, he's obviously gone away for a while. He's thought about it.
Bought bigger chains.
Yep. And now a few more tattoos, I think. And he's coming in. He's coming in hot. Like the African savannah. You want to try to take that ivory off of him? It's not happening, buddy. Rhino doesn't just fight for himself. He fights for every African endangered creature out there. He's the man. He's fighting tonight to stop the ivory trade. Rhino Daley, you're the man. We salute you, Rhino. Now go out there and save the ivory trade.
Who did Rhino fight? I've forgotten. Was it Thor? He fought someone.
It might have been Thor Magnusson. It was a bit mismatched, unfortunately.
Rhino's.
Oh, he's got a little ritual there. Boom, boom, boom.
Rhino.
Comes in.
Powerful Rhino. Was there
strong.
a Rhino in Gladiators?
I think there was a guy with a rhino head thing going on. Yeah. Oh, in Gladiators, yeah. Nathan Dale from Guerrilla MMA, all the way up in my spiritual homeland of Stoke-on-Trent.
Guerrilla MMA, they're like the boxing kings. It's hands. Just every guy from there's got hands.
Well, hopefully he can light him up tonight. Nathan Dale will be looking to essentially show Rhino who's boss. What beats a rhino?
Gun.
Ah. So who can be the rifle to the rhino? That's what Nathan Dale will be.
He could be the poacher. Nathan the poacher.
And he's coming out to a very popular boxing highlight track. Indeed.
But then again, we got Rhino in the tie shorts. Could we have a striking exchange? Or will the striking cancel each other out and we'll see some grappling?
I do. Well, if you can judge a book by his cover, Rhino's got his tie shorts on. He's going to be looking to hopefully throw some kicks. There's a bit of a conversation going on here between the referees.
We seem to be missing one of our fighters. Rhino's actually going to perform some kata, just some one-man fighting rituals on his own.
I'm telling him to put his shirt on. It's going to be a few minutes before.
Letting the corner man come in because we just had a slight delay with his opponent. Young Nathan Dale got lost.
Just want to thank Sophie for her excellent analysis in between these fights. She's giving us the inside scoop, the ideas for all of.
So they sent down a lightweight instead of a light heavyweight. Send him out, it'll be all right.
Oh well, I'm sure they'll get the next guy.
Yeah,
it was probably my lightweight fighter anyway, Lee Anthony. He'll be up next.
We actually we have a presenter here on Battle Arena now in Sophie, the lovely Sophie.
The lovely, personable Sophie, who you can follow on Instagram, and we'll get her Instagram title later on. You can always follow me at The Brink on Instagram.
Nathan Dale.
There we go. Sometimes you have to call his name twice. He's so good. Nathan Dale, looking to be the rifle to Rhino Daley.
Cool. I haven't heard this song in ages.
Yeah. Oh. It's coming out with no, from Guerrilla MMA, they come out with very little pageantry. Shirt off, ready to go.
Now he's got the Brazilian flag on his shorts, and we know he's not Brazilian, so is it a clue to his strategy here? Is it Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Is it the grappler versus the Rhino striker?
I shudder to think how that would go. Because Rhinos just run through things, usually.
I'm seeing this fight going one of two ways. I'm seeing Rhino coming out, smashing through him, destroying him very, very quickly. Or young Nathan getting his fight to the floor, setting up a slick submission and tapping out the Rhino, taking that ivory.
You could do. As a 205 fighter yourself, Chris, he kind of is reminiscent of your body type, so maybe it's it's that.
I look like Rhino, I think you'll find.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you've got a great team.
I've got a black belt, that's all you need.
5 kilograms. Representing Wild Humble MMA, King Rhino Daley.
Stay humble, comes out with a chain.
And King Rhino Daley.
And opponent fighter in the red corner, weighing 93.2 kilograms, representing Gorilla MMA, Nathan Dale.
Nathan Dale.
So excited for this one, Steve. So excited. Different body types, different styles, different approaches. Stay humble versus Gorilla MMA.
And an icy stare there from King Rhino.
King Rhino. King Rhino.
Looking to stop the ivory trade is King Rhino.
King Rhino versus
Coming out.
Nathan.
There's a touch of gloves. There you go. And now all bets are off. All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. Rhino Daley, Nathan Dale.
Nathan, nice inside leg kick.
Good inside leg kick, snaps out.
Oh, boom! Comes out his own. The Rhino. Oh, caught
Catches
the leg.
the kick momentarily. Rhino's got to be careful about extending those hands and pawing down.
I thought Rhino was looking very intense. I thought he was going to come out really strong, but he's picking his shots.
Big right hand lands from
Stay
Daley.
was covering up. Wow, closing the distance. Oh,
Right
landed a
hand
big
lands.
one too.
And Dale just ate it. I feel like it didn't matter. Dale versus Daley. Keep it as Rhino versus Dale.
Rhino's doing a good job of covering up.
Dale
Not technical,
mixing
just
it up.
stay
Right,
tight.
that right uppercut landed and snapped Rhino's head back.
Rhino looking for the takedown.
Dale's got a hand on the back of the head.
Good
pushing
wide
that
legs.
down. Pushing off. Interestingly, Gorilla MMA, they practice luta livre, so a no-gi style of grappling made famous in Brazil.
Oh,
big.
look for a big shot off the fence. Skimmed Nathan.
Everything Rhino throws has dynamite in it.
Nathan with a nice clean combinations. Oh, Rhino with the power though.
Dale's got
I don't want to.
that underhook.
I don't want to be insulting, but neither of them are looking particularly technical. Although,
Until
I love being wrong.
a big hip toss.
Wow,
Steps
what a
over
hip
into
toss.
mount.
Rhino's in trouble.
Rhino Daley seems to be just covering up. It doesn't seem like he has any sort of defensive idea here. He needs to be pushing on the hips.
I think we saw this last time from Rhino. It just didn't look like he knew what to do in some positions, and we're seeing it again. And Nathan, the accountant Dale, just smashing him.
Yeah, really picking his shots. Checks and balances there from Nathan Dale.
Is the king being dethroned?
Here in this 205. Calls to work from Nathan Dale's corner.
The king punching from the bottom of the mount. Never a good idea. Oh,
He's able
Nathan
to get
looking-
out. Oh, he's
he lost
out.
the position. Rhino's up.
And what does Rhino want? Does he want to stand up? Yes, he does. Wants to continue this fight on the feet. Right hands.
This
Oh,
is
he's-
right. The king covers up, but not that technically. He just kind of goes into a little shell,
Yep.
and he leaves himself quite open. He's
To the
clearly
body
closing
shots.
his eyes. Yeah.
Yep, there's
another
another
hip toss.
Those
Oh,
hip
boom.
tosses are incredibly strong.
With strong, long
Stepping.
legs. This is more like it. I think this is the way that Nathan's going to win this fight, is submission. 10 seconds left. When you've got 10 seconds, you want to forget that submission and land some ground and pound so you can take the wind out of him ready for round two.
Unless you're looking to do a key lock there like he is. Boom.
Oh, he's slick. Very
Wow.
good escape. Very good escape.
Incredible escape there from the Rhino. The Rhino showing more agility than we usually see from his namesake.
That was a long 10 seconds.
Very long. I think the crowd was just stunned that it was such a subdued beginning to the fight. Incredible.
Those hip throws have got to go on some highlight reels.
Yes, they definitely do. You could
Loving that.
double those up. Wow.
I think the king's in trouble. I think he got a bit gassed at the end.
I'm wondering what the shape of his arm is and his shoulder after that Americana, because he was able to roll out of it, but it was obvious that his whole shoulder was getting twisted through, and that's a very damaging move that Nathan Dale had on Rhino Daley.
I
in
think
the
Nathan
closing
needs
seconds of that first
another
round.
takedown, get it to the floor. He's clearly way more skilled on the ground. I mean, it looked even-ish. It stood up. Maybe I'll give a slight advantage to Nathan because the king wasn't covering up that technically. He was just closing his eyes and going into a shell. But I want another big hip toss. I want a submission. If he gets it to the ground straight away at the start of the fight, he'd probably be able to finish it.
That's the ideal finish for Nathan Dale. However, Nathan Dale Nathan Dale's very calm and collected. Again, a shake out there from Rhino Daley and a high kick from Nathan Dale.
Oh, toe in the eye. Or finger.
There's a timeout there for the eye poke.
This plays into the King's hands a little bit because I think he was the more fatigued of the two fighters. So strategy would say don't get poked in on purpose, but if you do, milk it a little bit, take your time. We don't want to rush back in.
They get a fair amount of time. I've seen an eye poke just blow up immediately, like almost like because well, with any pressure put onto the eye, it'll blow up to try to defend that cornea.
I want to know if Nathan the accountant Dale has done some judo. He's very, very slick. Those hip tosses, the ogoshis, is that what they're called? Osotogoshi? Something like that.
Yeah, something like Osotogoshi? I don't know. We should ask Dan Lewis. He would know.
Yeah.
He's all about it now.
Oh, yeah, he's doing judo. Yeah, I got my yellow belt in judo. Do you know that, Steve? I don't want to show off.
Well done.
I did.
What is that? Is that like the second
first belt?
Really?
I got it at the same time as a load of 5-year-old kids. Like the same ceremony.
Must have felt good.
Yeah, it's better than a white belt.
It is.
And then promptly quit judo. I realised takedowns are a lot of work. As we've seen from the King, landing heavy. Getting taken down is hard, it hurts, it's tiring. I like to just butt scoot around, do a little bit of jiu-jitsu, work on my blue belt skills.
Tap people out and smash them in the face.
Well, yeah. Yes. Why take him down if you knock him down? That's what I say.
Very good point.
And if I can't, I just kind of dive at the legs and Imanari. Oh, he's still winking that eye, he's rubbing it. But he's chose to carry on. Oh!
Ooh, that was a thunderous late kick.
Nathan.
A few of those, and that would be the end of this fight. Boom. Left jab. He's not blinking it anymore. Big kick lands high. I would have thought with those Muay Thai shorts on that the King would have been looking to land more punches. More kicks. More leg kicks himself, because that first leg kick that he landed, the outside leg kick, was brilliant.
I feel like the King is one of the toughest guys in his local weightlifting club.
Oh, that was an interesting
Nathan
kick.
Just slipping out the way, making it look easy.
Backing him up the entire time.
Just so Nathan's quite technical and clean. Just nice shots, everything kind of right. Not overcommitted to anything. He knows that if he gets in a brawl with the Rhino, he might come off worse. Oh, he's on the floor. Good catch. Oh, but a reversal from the accountant.
And quite easily at that. Rhino needs to probably put his gi on. Spend a couple years. Learn some good moves. But right now,
Nathan, a lot of people like this half guard position for the guy on top to ground and pound. It's a good control position, but the King did a good job of getting back to full guard. But that was the wrong thing from the King. He should have been trying to hold him.
And now we're back in this mount position. With Nathan not, just
a bit heavier this time.
He just has to put those together. Paul Nichols is right on top of the action, looking for any sort of finish to happen. Intelligent defense.
The King's being dethroned here. The peasants are revolting. Oh, looking for a submission. He's under the chin. I think this could be it. The King could be out.
He stretched him out very well, as Nathan Dale. Rhino Daley maybe taking his last breaths here on the Savannah. That is Battle Arena 50.
This is the rear naked choke, the Mataleo, the lion choke, the lion killer choke. Dethroned the King. Oh no, but he got out.
Lets it go.
That big neck, that powerful neck of the Rhinos. It's helping him survive.
No one's ever choked out a Rhino.
Oh, we might see it for the first time. He's going for a head and arm choke. We saw this earlier tonight. Great adjustment. See the way he moved down and then moved back up. Many got under the chin.
I want to see him drop that left hip, though, Chris.
Yeah, he's just a little bit too high.
He's leaning too far over.
Oh, and that meant that Rhino might better go. Oh, he tapped!
Yeah, he must have just cinched it up himself when he tried to roll, and he rolled back. A very good finish there from Nathan Daley, in which it just seemed to be written the whole time. Nathan Daley was... Well, he popped right back up, did Rhino Daley. So I'm sure we'll see him again.
Now Rhino to just get on Google, book a free taster class at his local Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym, put on his gi, strap on the white belt, maybe just put down the weights for a day or two and just do a little bit of grappling. because he's so strong, so athletic. If we added a little bit more technique to it, it would change things so much.
I agree. It's very hard for guys that are very strong, very dominant to take that humbling of being on the mat with people that can just tear you apart. But he's just experienced it right now in Nathan Gale.
Absolutely fantastic performance from Nathan, the accountant Dale, and I expect you to use that fight name that I've come up with for you. It's what you look like. I mean, you got to embrace what you are, buddy. You're not a scary looking dude, but you've got scary skills. And that's a good way to be. It's much better than being the other way around.
So after 2 minutes and 54 seconds of the second round, we have your winner via arm triangle for the fighter in the red corner, Nathan Gale. And please, make some noise for your King Rhino, daley.